Hey everybody, welcome back to the Traveling to Sea channel, where we love to travel, love to share. Traveling is great on land, sea, and air. Come with us as we go and see together how much better our traveling can be. We went on a European vacation to France, Germany, Switzerland, Austria, and Italy. And part of that trip, we went to Zurich and Lake Lucerne, Switzerland. That's what this video is about. Is our drive down to Zurich and our travel down to Lake Lucerne. Beautiful, beautiful area. You know, my wife Emily and I decided with my son Brandon and his wife Missy to plan a trip to Germany, and that expanded into this wonderful, wonderful trip. And this will tell you all about our travels to Zurich and Lake Lucerne. Started in Paris, France for 3 days, took a bullet train to Saarbrücken, Germany, rented a car, drove to Baumholder, Germany, saw a Rhine River cruise. At any rate, we drove from Wertheim, Germany to Zurich. And that's what this video is about, is our drive down to Zurich. And from the hotel there, we drove down and saw Lake Lucerne. And it is a beautiful drive across Germany. Beautiful countryside, rolling hills, you see the grain. That's us at the Autobahn rest stop, and there we are traveling down the Autobahn. Wonderful roads they've got there in Germany. And you've got beautiful views along the way, churches and villages. Just absolutely gorgeous. Traffic wasn't bad for us that day. We had it made. Went through some little towns along the way. Gorgeous, isn't it? And then we happened across a dining discovery on the way to Zurich. Restaurant Frozen. Just looked so fascinating, we thought, and we were hungry, so we thought we'd stop and check it out. That's my beautiful wife Emily there in the garden entrance. And we ate out in this garden, and it was just absolutely beautiful. You can see we sat there, we had some wonderful views. That's Brandon and Missy, and that's myself and Emily. And that's the view we had right off that terrace. And the owner made us this fantastic meal. That was a appetizer bread that we had. These were some of the special drinks they had there, and some soda drinks that were great. And look at this. Was a variety of meats and grilled vegetables. Oh my goodness, it was so delicious. It really, really was. Just look at that. Oh, I can still remember how wonderful it tasted and what a wonderful time we had there at the restaurant Frozen on the way to Zurich. And this was in Switzerland. And we drove on and we arrived in Switzerland. We stayed at the Kamea Grand Zurich Autograph Collection Hotel. It's a Marriott hotel there in Zurich. It's located right near the center of Zurich, as you can see. Beautiful rooms. Actually, their AC wasn't as cool as what we would have liked, because it was very hot then, but it was comfortable. And they recommended that we take a drive down to Lake Lucerne. So that's what we did. And drove on down. We should have planned this part of the trip better, but going to Switzerland was just an added feature, if you will. We only had one day in Switzerland, but these were the sights along the way getting down to Lake Lucerne. Again, beautiful countryside, it certainly is. And we arrived at beautiful Lake Lucerne, and just look how beautiful it is. I'm just going to let you watch and enjoy. This is Brandon and Missy, my son and daughter-in-law, and look at the beauty behind them across this lake. They do have some boat rides that you can take, but we just didn't have the time, unfortunately, to be able to take advantage of that. Gorgeous mountains there in the background. Absolutely gorgeous. One last panoramic view across Lake Lucerne. And we had to get a break and got some drinks, and we looked for some Swiss chocolate. But this is what we came up with. This wonderful, wonderful dessert. And boy, was that ever good. And we did enjoy ourselves there in Switzerland for the very short time we were there, but we did learn something. Let me caution you about driving in Switzerland, particularly in Zurich, Switzerland. Zurich's a pretty city. We definitely enjoyed ourselves, but you have to be cautious when you're driving there. They do not play in Zurich. About a month after we got back, I got this in the mail. 1 kilometer over the speed limit, 40 Swiss francs. Yes, they just clock you and mail you the bill. And then about a month after that, I got this one in the mail. Red light, 1.4 seconds, 250 Swiss francs. Wow. We debated, should we pay it or not? We paid it. We paid it. My son and I split the cost on the tickets. Cautious when driving in Zurich. But now, hey, some other YouTube channel recommendations for you. Happy to Wander. She's got an awesome YouTube channel about traveling, and she's got some specific video, or got a specific video on Switzerland. Travel tips for first timers. So check that out. It's really good. She's got a lot of great videos. Also check out Scan Trip channel. The Scan Trip channel has got a great video on the best things to do in Zurich. And wish I would have seen this before we went. And the Alpins in the Alps YouTube channel, they've got some great videos. And here's 15 things to know before you go to Lucerne. And I wish I would have seen this before we went. But we had a great time just the same. This has been our video, our overview of our one-day visit to Zurich and Lake Lucerne, Switzerland, part of our European vacation. And we really enjoyed ourselves. And check out our other videos. We've got a playlist on our European trips. And comment below, share your experiences. What have you learned, and did you get stung in driving in Zurich? Keep traveling, keep watching, and see you next time.